G'day battlers, and today, amongst all of this fusion hype and the changes to the movesets and all the rest, we are doing some good old timeless cut battles up against 6-7 Kevin. So we've got Lapras up against Whiscash, which is a pretty decent matchup for us. We should generally win this matchup, but Whiscash does have a chance to kind of break through. Now we actually shield the first Mud Bomb because at the moment we have no defense buff, so if we were going to shield a Mud Bomb at some point, then one at the start would be the one to shield, because any Mud Bombs further along the line are going to do less damage. So throwing the Skull Bash, we'll see if he decides to shield or not. No, does shield, sorry, so get the debuff and then just switch into Whiscash to try and do some big damage. Just going to try playing aggressively basically, and he throws the Mud Bomb at the Victory Bell anyway, and then Whiscash goes down. He didn't get a quick attack there, so it looks like maybe he was trying to switch. I think at this point maybe he didn't have the update that gave you the ability to switch during the charge moves, which if you still haven't updated, please update. So good. But brings in the Skuntank. He's going to be doing some good damage to us with those crunches which come off pretty quick, so we just let that one come through. We've got Lapras and Charizard. Neither is a terrible option. We decided to bring in Charizard to try and charge us some better energy. We knew that Charizard could probably do some more damage with the quick move than Lapras could, so could try and get rid of the Skuntank if we got a charge move. Unfortunately, not so lucky, so we had to burn a shield to get rid of the crunch, and now we're going to throw the Blast Burn, hoping that he doesn't shield, thinking it's just a Dragon Claw shield bait. He does shield though, so unfortunate. So instead, we're just going to try and get another Blast Burn basically. He's going to get a Body Slam off here. We should still be able to get to a Blast Burn, and we are able to. Oh no! Oh no! That was silly, wasn't it? Oh, that was not a good decision, Steve. Why would you do that? Huh? That was silly. Don't do that. You had Blast Burn. Use the Blast Burn. Alright? Just learn from this, please. And now we are into a Lapras who does not have Surf, so has to get all the way up to an Ice Beam to throw a charge move, which is not going to do much against Celio, I will tell you that much. But we did get to the Ice Beam, throwing the Ice Beam, and it does nothing. So this should have been a win, but get good. Yeah, we're going to put that one in the that shouldn't have happened column and move on with our lives, never talking about that game ever again. Into the first game of the video now. We have Charizard up against Celio. Pretty good matchup for us because we're going to be able to do some hefty damage with that Blast Burn if we can get to it, if we can get it through unshielded. Take a Body Slam. It is unfortunate we're not super tanky. Going straight for the Blast Burn. Either he's going to have to burn a shield, or he lets it go through, which is absolutely devastating for that Celio and definitely something that we needed. Going to burn the shield because Charizard is just so squishy, and then hoping to be able to feint down the quick attacks, and we are able to. He does have the shield advantage, but we have the switch advantage. Then he brings in Charizard of his own, so we're going to go straight for that Blast Burn, just because Blast Burn does that much damage up against everything, even stuff that resists it. He does burn the shield, so he's going to feint us down there. He's probably got a Blast Burn ready now, which is not what we want to see as Victory Bell or Lapras. So, kind of hoping this could just give me a Dragon Claw. It is a Dragon Claw, so, woo, missed a bullet there. And again, why don't I have Surf? I need to switch to Surf, just that's it. There is no reason to have Ice Beam. Get rid of it if you have it. Go to Surf. You need it for those fire types coverage, especially if you're running with Victory Bell as well. It's just not worth it. Just not worth it. We're going to go for the Acid Spray here. I did recently, I don't know if you've seen before, but I recently switched to Acid Spray instead of Sludge Bomb. And he does burn the shield on the Acid Spray, which is fantastic. We were hoping to be able to Razor Leaf him away with that Acid Spray debuff, but unfortunately his size is just a sliver. Even surviving to another Lapras quick attack, so finally able to take him down. And we'll see what he's got in the back. It is that Charizard, so going to go for the Skull Bash, hoping that this will just absolutely pound away that Charizard. Boom. Goodbye Charizard, hanging on with that little sliver. And I mean, yeah, that was, I mean, GG's, but man, I need to get better with my movesets. That means getting TMs, so I will have to do that. Getting in a bad lead matchup here, Victory Bell versus Dragomir. This is not good for Victory Bell at all. So switching to catch the maybe Aqua Tail, that's what we were hoping for, and it was a return. So, I mean, not devastating, but not really what we wanted. He's actually staying in up against this Celio, so It is a move that I find a little confusing, I suppose. I mean, Dragon Breath still does heaps of damage to the Celio. I mean, look how much health Celio is on now, and letting another return through, we're already in the red. So, I mean, he's doing well, to say the least. It's just that maybe I'm too quick to switch. I just, when the opponent switches into a Pokemon that's supposed to be countering me, I'm too quick to switch out, because he is able to feint us down. We were kind of happy to let Celio go though, because we did have Lapras here running double ice, so we're going to be able to feint down the Dragonair. We still have both shields to his 0 shields, so we're looking pretty good. He's got Celio, so we're going to be going straight for that Skull Bash. We shield up this first Body Slam because we do figure we're probably going to start running out of opportunities to use those shields. And as we said before, you want to be shielding up the earlier charge moves on Lapras before you put up the defense debuff. Later charge moves going to do less damage. So we tried to switch into Victory Bell there, but I guess we didn't. So we shield up another Body Slam and then probably going to shield. Switch, other S word. And we are able to absolutely annihilate that Celio. See what he's got in the back, and it is Skuntank. So we're going to go straight for the Acid Spray. Leaf Blade wouldn't do too much to Skuntank, so we were like, alright, Hail Mary, throw the Acid Spray, and then maybe Lapras can do something. Surf. Put Surf on your Lapras right now. If you currently do not have Surf on your Lapras, TM now. Anyway though, I mean, we are able to get that clutch Ice Beam off before we go down, able to feint down that Skuntank, and that is GG's, but that is super close, wouldn't recommend. And now going on to a different set of 3 I did with 6-7 Kevin, so these happen on totally different days, possibly, oh no, same teams I think. So you know how his Dragonair is on a much more health than my Dragonair? Well, if you take a look at the CP, well not now, the charge move's going off, but you'll notice that my Dragonair here actually has about 1,200 CP. That was a mistake. I have put in the wrong Dragonair, so it's going to put us at a disadvantage, and you're going to see why very shortly. We bring in the Celio, throws the Aqua Tail, which isn't going to do much to Celio at all. All good, and then we'll see what he brings in. Celio of his own, so now we're in the mirror match. So we've gone 2 for 2 right now in the mirror, and we're down to half health just because we had that massively underpowered Dragonair, and we were playing it as if it were just normal, all good. It wasn't all good. This isn't good, and we were trying to go for the double Body Slam there, but just didn't work out, or maybe I forgot, or I don't know what the deal was. But we're going to get another Body Slam off. Unfortunately, he gets CMP. You know, back when before attack was a thing we had to be worried about in the old CMP land. Bringing in Victory Bell, almost feint down that Celio, but he switches into Victory Bell. And this is where having Sludge Bomb would have been very nice. This whole video has basically just been... I was going with some different movesets because I was like, hey, these might be good movesets, and now I'm just missing other moves. I'm missing Surf on Lapras, I'm missing Sludge Bomb on Victory Bell. If I had Sludge Bomb, bam, could have knocked that Victory Bell right out, but unfortunately we just had to Acid Spray, and then we actually both had Acid Spray, so then we simultaneous KO. He still has the Celio in the back, so we actually had the exact same teams of 3. And we shot ourselves in the foot with that weakened down Dragonair. So it would have been interesting to see how it would have played out if we did have the correct Dragonair. But no worries with that. We've got Dragonair up against Whiscash. Going to do pretty well for us. We just hope that he doesn't land a Blizzard. I think that was way too quick for a Blizzard though, so it is just a Mud Bomb, let it come through. Switching into that Celio, just try and switch to a sort of neutral matchup. Celio is not going to worry about anything that Whiscash has got, Mud Bomb or Blizzard, so just take the Mud Bomb. Kind of expecting him to switch out, but again, he's not doing so, which isn't a bad idea, because obviously if you switch into a hard counter, you might be able to take down the Celio pretty quick, and then you'll be switch locked basically, and I can bring in a counter. Then you could counter the counter, but at any rate, also maybe he just doesn't have anything for the Celio. We'll just have to wait and see the rest of his lineup basically. Throwing the Body Slams though, Battle of the Spammers. He's going to be able to get this Mud Bomb off, which we're pretty scared about, so we shield up, hoping that we're then going to be able to take out the Whiscash before he can get another one off. And we did lag for like one quick attack, but we are able to finish him off there anyway. Surely he would have like been on the Mud Bomb, I mean, I think, but it brings in Celio of his own, so going to throw the Body Slam and then switch into Lapras, just because Lapras and Celio doesn't beat Lapras by a massive margin, so we figured, alright, thrown the body slam to Celio. We've given him a bit of a weaken down, so now we should be able to bring in Lapras and basically have a better matchup here than we would otherwise. So just going to take this body slam. We've got no more shields left, we don't have a choice. Go straight for that Skull Bash. He's holding onto those shields pretty tight though, so expecting one to come out here for sure. Yep, and there it is. He's still got another shield though, so we're not in a great spot here. Switching into Lapras might not have been the best idea, or just, I mean, I suppose I didn't really I didn't put enough pressure on shields basically. So maybe should have gone for some bigger hits earlier, should have put Aurora Beam on the Celio, thrown that. I will put Aurora Beam on, actually I think I might have put Aurora Beam on Celio already, I think. Not for this video obviously, but I think I might have put it on. I'm considering doing building a different Lapras, which is why I'm not sure about whether I should TM this Lapras or not. But we switch into Celio to catch the charge move, basically just works an extra shield. Goodbye Celio, and now we're going to bring in the Dragonair. Oh no, Lapras. Maybe did catch another body slam, but not a smart play. Almost got that Ice Beam off, and actually we are going to be able to eat up that body slam energy. So I guess not the worst play. I was more thinking bring in Dragonair, try and do as much damage as you can. Take it out the Celio before we can get those body slams going. But throwing the Aqua Tail, gonna not do much at all to that Celio. This is probably just a body slam. Not really what we want to see at any rate. We don't really want to see any damage, and down we go. And we're actually getting close to the timeout there, so oops. And so just last video of the video, we've got Victreebel up against Victreebel, the mirror match, and so I think we're both just going to be going for the Acid Sprays or switching out. So we're looking to switch into Dragonair to maybe like catch a Leaf Blade. Oh, that was a mistake. King Drew doesn't like to see Razor Leaf, you see, and or Leaf Blade, so that was another foolish move. You've won PvP, Steve. Bad move number like 5 by this point, surely. Now bring in Dragonair like was planned. I think we might just take this Leaf Blade. Yeah, we do. Not going to do heaps of damage because it is resisted, but it still does a fair chunk. Just because I guess Victreebel is pretty attack weighted, which would be good for CMP in the future. And then Dragonair, just not super tanky, got a little bit of bulk to him, but not heaps. And he actually does decide to throw the Body Slam to get rid of Dragonair, which didn't really need to do. But bringing in Victreebel, shielding up, because again, we actually need to use those shields, because otherwise we're just going to sit at the end in wasting them. Throwing the Acid Spray onto the Skuntank, this is very familiar, looks like that battle from earlier. And he actually burns the shield, which is fantastic for us. I mean, it's not really fantastic for us because we're in a very bad spot. Skuntank, going to be able to get those crunches off pretty quick. Burnt our last shield. He's going to be able to get to another one. This Leaf Blade wouldn't even... Oh, actually, it might finish off the Skuntank now, but it just wasn't good. Actually, he still had a shield. So, GG's. Thanks for the battles. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, especially that subscribe one. See you in the next one. Thanks to Militime 9458 and brajSF for supporting me on Patreon. You guys are like cooler than an Ice Fang on a Drapion, which is pretty good in Timeless if you haven't heard. Okay, bye.